This driver quickly realized he had road rage with the wrong person, because after sideswiping the other car and forcing it off the road, it still wasn't enough. He climbed on top of the vehicle, kicking and smashing the window. But the moment the other driver reached his trunk, he had a surprise waiting and taught him a lesson he'd never forget. This woman quickly realized that hitting this man was a huge mistake because, after a small accident, she started arguing with the other driver while her husband was calling 911, but she thought she could hit the man and nothing would happen, and that was her biggest mistake. This guy quickly got an attitude adjustment because while he was road raging with the red car, he got out of his vehicle and started threatening and intimidating the other driver. But he forgot something. No matter how crazy you are, there's always someone crazier on the road. This wannabe tough guy quickly got an attitude adjustment. While road raging with another driver, he got out of his car carrying a machete to intimidate his opponent, but he quickly regretted it. This woman quickly realized that messing with someone's car was a bad idea because, while she and her boyfriend were arguing with the driver, she took off her shoe and started hitting the car's front window, thinking nothing would happen, but she was completely wrong.
Jesus, Matt. Just ran him out there. Oh my God, he's trying to run her over. I'm about to kill him.
This is what happens when fake gangsters mess with the wrong trucker, because while this trucker was changing a flat tire, a suspicious car was watching him. The same car passed by 2 more times until they found the right moment. 5 fake gangsters got out of the car, and the trucker immediately knew they weren't there to help. He quickly got back into his truck and called his friends for help. The fake gangsters demanded he pay because he had stopped in their territory. But while they were still talking, a convoy of truckers arrived, blocked the gangster's car, and what happened next was pure justice. This driver quickly realized he messed with the wrong bikers. When a group of riders were cruising down the road, he suddenly got angry, started honking at them, and even flipped them off. But the bikers didn't just ignore it, they followed him. That's when things escalated. The driver stepped out of his car, shouting insults, while his wife sat holding a gun in her hand. But stopping the car, that was their biggest mistake. This angry driver made the biggest mistake of his life messing with a trucker, because when he tried to sneak past on the shoulder, the trucker blocked him. Furious, the driver jumped out to threaten him. But once traffic started moving, things got even worse. He raced back to his car and stopped where the road was under construction so the truck couldn't escape, and grabbed a metal rod, ready to attack. But the truck driver had enough and did this. This drunk guy quickly realized why he should never block the road, because when he was walking slowly, our dashcam driver honked for him to move, but the man responded in a shocking way. He flipped off the driver. He even tapped on the car, showing how much space he expected. Then, when the driver honked again, the guy went crazy. He struck the car's hood with his hand, yelling at the camera. He then kept walking slowly in front of the driver for several minutes, but things quickly took a turn when other pedestrians, fed up with his behavior, decided to step in. This woman quickly realized she couldn't throw her friend under the bus and get away with it, because when she and her friend were walking home from work, she intentionally pushed her into the road just as a bus was passing. Her friend was lucky not to be seriously hurt, and the moment she stood back up, this fake friend rushed in to hug her, pretending it was all an accident. But what she didn't know was that a driver behind them had seen the entire thing. He immediately called the police, and she was arrested for further investigation. This woman quickly realized that you can't touch a police officer and expect no consequences. She and her daughter were completely drunk when police stopped them for reckless driving. Angry about the ticket they were about to receive, she got out of the car and started pushing the officer. He stayed calm at first, but watch what happened the moment she slapped him in the face. This This biker quickly realized that flipping off a police officer and trying to flee was a terrible idea. Even though he was much faster than the patrol car and initially got away, he blew through multiple red lights during the escape. And just when he thought he'd lost the cop, karma caught up to him fast.
Yeah, I'm good.
We need to call police.
No, we're good, we're good.
You know, you hit my vehicle.
I know, but please don't, please.
No.
I'm asking you, God forbid, please don't.
No.
This guy quickly realized that fighting over a parking spot was a bad idea. When another driver parked in a spot he was trying to save, he lost his temper and started yelling, trying to intimidate him. The other driver stayed calm, but the moment the road rager tried to swing at him, he immediately defended himself, and the situation ended very differently than he expected. This driver quickly realized that he made the biggest mistake of his life because, while road raging with a biker, he caught up to him and crashed into him at an intersection. But before he could be arrested for attempted murder, he got the beating of his life. This man quickly realized that breaking a car window and pepper spraying a driver has consequences, because during a road rage incident, he got out of his car, smashed the window, and pepper sprayed the driver. When the other driver stepped out to protect himself, he was sprayed again, but when the man went to the back of his pickup truck and grabbed a metal rod, he suddenly panicked and ran off. What he didn't realize was that dozens of people had already filmed everything and sent his license plate to the police. Within 20 minutes, he was arrested and sentenced to 6 months in prison with a $4,000 fine.
Look at this guy! Look at this guy! He just fuck! I did nothing to him! Look at this piece of shit!
The man was caught on camera smashing up a brand new car with a baseball bat on the New York State Thruway.
Jail! You're going to fucking jail! Oh my god!
The furious driver even shattered the driver's side window before storming back to his own car.
Are you gonna fucking attack me? Are you gonna attack me? For what did I do to you?
Our driver immediately reported it to police, and the man was arrested the very same day.
Are you fucking embarrassed of this guy? He just destroyed my brand new car! He just destroyed my brand new car, you idiot!
This man quickly learned to never fight with an old man, because during a road rage incident, the skinny jeans guy went up and threatened him. But think about it. If you win, you've only beaten up an old man, and if you lose, you just got beaten up by an old man. Still, the skinny jeans guy didn't care and hit the old man, knocking his phone away. Then this happened. This guy quickly realized that road raging with this man was a bad idea, because while stuck in a traffic jam, they started arguing. He got out of his car ready to fight, but it quickly backfired.
Go ahead, you owe me my bread, nigga. Oh, you just lost, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm not on your time, bro. You owe me my bread. What's the man doing? Oh, damn.